Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick, and we are playing once more Dragon Quest Builders for the Nintendo Switch. Previously, we built up our base to level 2 by request of Rollo. I added this little room here, which is a pod chamber. Pretty much pointless because all it does is have residents make pots, and yeah, I'm not using it that much. But I will be using it for something else as well. Something I did not talk about previously is that there is a way to quickly level up your base. If I can show you, at the moment I have a level 2 base with 1930 points. And my yellow bar is rather small. If I would go now and destroy all the doors, and you will see that the bar already emptied after the first door that I had destroyed. Oh, always the wrong button. And you see my points are decreasing. That's because I'm not strong enough to break that one just yet. Okay. Now I will put all these doors back again. And you will see that, hey, that yellow bar is increasing again. And it even has increased much higher. Even though my points are still the same, it has increased much higher than it was previously. That's because the base point, or the bar point, is calculated a little bit differently. And well, they you still the same, but it cannot drop. Well, how do we explain it properly? Even though I had a total of 1930 of points, the bar had less so on there. And thus, in order to increase the bar, it actually gained the number of points that were left after I completed level 1. Pretty much how an RPG works. But by breaking the rooms, the points for those rooms are subtracted from your base leveling points. However, it cannot drop lower than 0. So when I destroyed the first room, it already went to 0. When I destroyed the second room, it should have been going below 0, but it didn't. And when I destroyed the third room, it should have gone even further down, but it didn't. It stuck at 0. So when I added these rooms again, it added those points back up to the bar. And therefore, you have a total number of points that is higher than previously on the bar for leveling up. This is actually a very quick way to level up your town, to get base levels. However, with the casual way that I will be playing this game, that is completely unnecessary. I will get my base to the max level way before the end of the chapter, way before I even added every single room. So, yeah. doing this trick won't be necessary for me. However, if you are in a speedrun challenge, then this would probably be a good idea, a good trick to use. But for speedrunners, there are more tricks to use on, well, how to make your rooms. So what are we going to do today further? Well, we have spent a lot of time in our town and we only went in that direction. So now I wanted to go explore the rest of the Ravaged Realm over here, starting with going this way, because there is something interesting over here. As you can see different lands and different separated by water. I can go all the way that way, but I won't find a bridge. I won't be able to go over there. So, and here this seems like it once was a land bridge, and this is another part, well, another land. There's a message written on the signpost. The bridge that once connected these islands was destroyed by the monsters. I fear the power to cross lakes and rivers in this way is no longer within mankind's grasp. And so you would think the builder would be able to do this because it can build a bridge. Yeah, there is another thing that even the builder cannot actually do. As you can see, I cannot place a block here. It pretty much has a plot shield. I cannot make a bridge all the way over to there. It's one of the ways how this game prevents early access to things. But you can pretty much see when you can build something is, well, by this water. Regular water, if you can build over water, it usually you can see a bottom. But deep water, no, and it also damages you if you drop into it. So, yeah. The curse that the Dragonlord put on this land was also to separate the land pieces. And you cannot build over towards different lands. So we cannot create roads towards those places. This means that we have to... Oops. I wasn't paying attention. We have to find a different passage towards those areas. But don't worry, next video we will definitely go to that place over there. I don't think we will be able. We will go there in this video. Although, let's start getting home and. Okay, now that I have looked at that side and I already went to that place, I saw something interesting over here. As you can see, there is some kind of cave there. Let's check what's inside the cave, shall we? And at the meantime, get over here, you! Ooh. Damn! Really, the hitboxes in this game are really wonky. I don't know. That's one of the things that I don't like so much about this game, but yeah. The caves in this game are somewhat randomly generated. Their contents is not predetermined, and also their form is not predetermined. However, what you can find in a cave is... there are a set number of things that you can find in a cave. That's how I pretty much have to say. And because this island only has one cave, this treasure chest will always be in this cave. Ow. And as you can see, this treasure chest also has a skull on it. We cannot open it. And these draggies have a queue, which means quest. Ouch. And once we defeated those draggies, this chest changes form. That are pretty much little puzzle chests that you can find everywhere. And as a prize we got a seed of life for it. Caves rather often have other prizes as well. They have some resources that you can only find in caves. Oh, good timing. As you can see, my hunger meter has gone all the way down to 0. I was waiting for that a little bit to happen. Now, yep. When now I am walking, I will start to lose a little bit of health over time. As you can see, you see the red numbers coming off. Maybe it's not such a good idea to be here to explain this. However, if I'm eating... Youch! Oh. Let's eat a seed of life, shall we? Yeah. Chimeras. I did say that you usually find them on top of the tower, on top of mountains. However, this is the area where Rollo's quest would have led us in order to get those chimera feathers. Therefore, you can find the chimeras down here. Hey, this is unusual. I've never seen the rock formations like these. Yeah, the islands have some randomization to them. And it are quite often small changes, but pretty much the general direction of these islands are pretty set to begin with. This is a tower. If we were to look at the top, we can see there is some red and gold. There is a chest on top of it. That means we need to climb this tower in order to go up. There are several ways to climb a tower. Ow. Ow. First, you can use whatever is already available with... Ouch. With the tower itself. You can also start building a staircase. This is something that is shown to us. Jeez. How many... This is something that is shown to us by the intro movie. That is how you can build pretty much up all the way up into the air. And as long as you put down blocks with one side touching another block. But there is also something else. This is called stair building, but I can also pretty much tower build. For that I have to look down, jump up and place a block underneath me. Then I can build a small tower all the way to the top. However, that does leave me with little to no Yeah, little to no path downwards, which is also not that useful. So I tend to most often use whatever is available by the tower itself. It will save me on blocks and it will also provide me a path downward again. Something that you can also do with these things is now, once you are at the top, pretty much level, go down them and then, use the blocks as materials. They quite often have a lot of dirt. They have a lot of milk blossoms, which you can use to make medicine. And apparently it's getting late again. So, excuse me as I am, going back to town and then I will be back again here. Okay, I'm back again here. As you can see, we have a lot of mountains here as well, and I have to say this configuration of the mountain looks rather favorable for climbing at the moment. I've never seen a mountain this favorable. Usually I have to build a lot of staircases alongside the mountain to get over it, but as we saw previously, on the other side of the mountain there is also a very large bit of space. Really, this is so inconvenient. How I can go up this mountain so easily. Ooh. That one is for a little bit later. So let's see if I can get down then favorably, which it doesn't look like. This is the kind of steep mountain trails that I was expecting on the other side as well. Oh well. Geronimo! Okay. Let's start by going left here. This area looks rather poisonous. Strong stalks doesn't give me anything. I cannot do anything with these. Yeah, in this area you get a lot of stuff that you actually cannot. I forgot. I'll be back again. You know what? It's a good thing to show off what a Chimera Wing does. If you use one, it sends you back to base. To the flag, to be exactly. And if you build a roof over it, over this, as you start all the way at the highest point that you can build, and then slowly fall down, if you have a roof built over it, then you will actually end up on that place. That's why it's not always good to, let's see, what can I leave behind? This I don't need at all. That is food. Let's see if they, which I will. They have been making eggs. They have been making fried eggs. Where did they find the eggs? I haven't been able to get any eggs from the chimeras at all. So, a fried egg fills hunger by 20%. Okay, unfortunately a Chimera Wing doesn't bring you back to where you were to begin with. So, But then again, it wasn't that far. Yeah, to come back to your poison areas, there aren't actually any things yet that we can find there that is of much value at this moment. You can collect one of each item in there. I would suggest to do that, because with each chapter there are also challenges, and on the Switch version you have to have had about 150 different items obtained in total to pass a challenge. So getting one once is a good thing to do. So let's see. This one was the safe way to go down. What do we have more here? Can't do anything with that just yet. Yeah, it's pretty much poisonous. Even if I drop in here, ouch. I have to say there are a lot of enemies around. Maybe it's because the Switch doesn't allow for such a big radius, and they still want to do the same amount of enemies in an area. So there is a... No way! That is just freely available? Okay, as soon as I can grab that, I will show you what that is. But usually those things are hidden under all kinds of these poisonous blocks here. Poison peat. Really? That's so funny that it is this available. And how big is this area? Usually it ends here. Or is there a mountain wall that all the way goes to the... that I never really pass by? But those little blocks with the yellow things on it, that's actually gold. It's used for one thing in this chapter, but yeah. I don't want to, I know it's late, but I don't want to go back just yet. Wow. I didn't know this poisonous area could go this far. As you can probably guess by my reaction, is that yeah, there's the end of the chapter where we find Rollo. Where we found Rollo somewhere buried underneath all the dirt on all the earth. But I've never seen it go this far towards this side. How awesome is that? There is pretty much a fixed a fixed size and position for everything. So a poisonous area will always be on this side of the mountain here, and it will lead into into a more green area, and that green area over there, and Cantlin will be pretty much also the same everything. There are some minor randomizations when you start the chapter, but pretty much the main direction of everything is always the same. It's fixed. It's not... But to see gold out in the open there, that's just wild. I've never seen that happen. Or is this something that the Switch does? Then that would be a very well improvement though. Oh man. I will go back to the end of this area and see if I can do something about this darkness. yeah, I tried to make a makeshift room over here. But then I forgot I didn't bring a door and a bed with me. You already have a pot and a fire down here. That's already pretty much here. And I put a row of dirt here and a few a row of dirt earth here. And then, yeah, you would have a makeshift room. You could build a makeshift house over here. It's not that far from the poison area where we were just now. But so, yeah, I couldn't because I couldn't really sleep over here, I just waited out the night. So let's explore this area then, which is also pretty much a fixed grass area, and it will always have one of these guys. That's a dragon. Let's approach it, shall we? As you can see, because the dragon is there, the grass that would have been over there is pretty much destroyed already. So you have those leaves lying on the ground. But, oh, it woke up. Yeah, it will attack you. I can start attacking it. It would probably be better if I used an oaken club. Ouch, 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 ouch. And if you know how to dance, you pretty much can defeat it if you have sufficient time. But these guys have a very high health count. This one is a later enemy for you to defeat. He will just stay there, he will not come attack you any further. So just stay out of his way and yeah. As you can see, here's ground underneath the water. But I wanted actually to get these things. Otherwise my food supply will go down. And I could use a little bit more food. Yeah, as you can see, there are more of these things here. So let's see what this area has more to offer around here. Except a lot of trees. Actually, to be honest, I don't think it has anything else to offer. Those 2 seeds of life were the only things that you could find. Well, we have a better view of that thing over there. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. To illustrate that you can actually see these islands and that they actually are loaded completely, I am going to build and put a torch on there. Now I'm gonna build another one and put a torch on that one. We will be able to see those torches when we are on that, well, that part of the world. If I remember to check it actually. Ow. Ooh, my item bag is full. So there won't be anything new I can take with me. Here is another fire, but I tried to dig here once and I don't think I found anything here. And that's pretty much everything that this site has to offer. This is the entire island. Let's see if I can... Wait, what is that? I have never seen that kind of formation. That's interesting. haven't seen that before. Can I get there without falling into the ocean? Run around the mountain. Please. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. I'm here. This is also, like I said, I am seeing so many different formations of the world that I've never seen before. I played mostly this on the PlayStation 4 before. I've actually never used the Switch version before. As this copy is brand new now that I'm playing. And I've never seen this kind of formations happening on the PlayStation 4. Maybe the algorithm for creating these formations has improved from going to the Switch. That it makes for some more interesting scenery and more diverse scenery, because I haven't seen that big of a changes or noticeable changes before. But yeah, it's so curious, so interesting. You know what? I'm gonna do something else as well. I'm gonna put up 2 of those torches. No. 1 of those torches I'm seeing next to this sign over here. You know what? I'm gonna put poison peat over there. And a torch on top of that. But because I used up the torches for that, let's get a branch and some goo to replace it. Okay, now that we have pretty much explored this island. Actually no, there's one little area that I haven't taken a look at. And because the scenery has become so interesting, I do want to take a look at that one for now. Let me get up. Is this also... Yeah, this one looks... Well, I haven't seen it go inside here that much. Or even this deep around here. The water hasn't been this big before, so... Yeah. It is also a little bit different from my previous playthroughs. This is pretty interesting. Okay. And if I'm correct, we are back here again in this cave. Yeah, where I got a seed of life. Oh, it's closed up again? Yeah. If you take... Can I? No, I don't have the strength yet. But you will later on in this chapter get something that will allow you to take along, grab that thing. And with that thing you can also build a certain room. But I will not be discussing that room until the final chapter. So don't get your hopes up there. So if you say, hey, there is a room that you can make with that for a good number of points. Yes, I know. I know. But I won't be building that room at this point in time. And with that, I think we've had some decent exploration here now, been going on now. All in all, I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time when we are going to find out where when we are going to figure out what that icon means. Well, until next time, bye!